So now you guys are pushing me into trial and surprising me at that. She specifically told me that she was going to file a motion to disqualify because I've got a pending, or got an actual civil case against you, Your Honor.
Okay, and unequivocally discharge counsel here.
I would like to represent myself.
I've already done that one time, Mr. O'Connor, and when you got to trial and continued to ask for trial, I said you wouldn't get to do that anymore. I'm going to maintain that. You're not going to be able to represent you. I'm going to find you're not competent to represent yourself based on what you did either December or January of this year or December of last year. If there's anything else you want to say about this counsel, I'll certainly give you that opportunity. But based on my prior ruling that you're not going to find that you're allowed to represent yourself based on that.
I mean, Your Honor, I can file a writ of prohibition of the first DCA and do it that way. I mean,
do whatever.
So far as I'm aware, there's no reason for you to deny my right.
I think I told you the last time you set for trial and then you asked for an attorney, or there's some reason, I think you asked for an attorney, and I said that I would certainly appoint you an attorney, but I would not do this again. I'm not going to do it again. If you want to file a writ of prohibition, that's certainly your own. Do that. Certainly I'll do. But if you want to put anything else on the record about counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to request a replacement counsel.
Okay. And what is your
what's the grounds? Well, she was actually supposed to file multiple motions, and she did not do anything that she said she was going to do. She hasn't met with me except for the single time that we discussed that. Okay. We've talked about, we at no point discussed anything about going to trial specifically. So now you guys are pushing me into trial and surprising me at that. She specifically told me that she was going to file a motion to disqualify because I've got a pending, or got an actual civil case against you, Your Honor.
Okay, and you filed that?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm sure most likely that you've been served by the U.S. Marshals about it.
I have not been served. Is it a federal lawsuit?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, we'll need to, Ms. Nelson, if you'll refer that to the AG's office and to legal and to law clerks. I have not been served as of yet, but that wouldn't serve as a basis to disqualify me.
Your Honor, there's a financial interest in this case now because when you struck my
look, I'm not going to argue with you right now. I have not been served with a lawsuit. There's not a motion I haven't been, and but that's not before me right now. That'd be something up for your counsel to file a motion to disqualify.
Which she's not doing, Your Honor.
But
I wonder why.
Have you got a return of service? No, I'm just asking because if you're under the impression I've been served,
do I need to get the case number for it? I mean,
yeah, absolutely. That's up to you if you'd like to. But I have not been served, and if you've received a return of service, that's something you need to look into because I have not been served with process.
Well, I mean, so far as I'm aware, they served you. I mean,
well, how do you know they served me?
Because they sent me a return of service.
So you got a return of service?
Yes, I mean, I was served with a return of service. They were supposed to have served you, so far as I'm aware, in December, and I've talked with multiple lawyers about this, and nobody said a word about there wasn't any return of service. All they said was, we'll file a motion to disqualify, and then I get in here, and then you're telling me...
Wait a minute. In order for me to respond to your lawsuit, I have to be served. You know that.
Yes, sir, I understand, and I'm not blaming you under the circumstances.
I'm just telling you, if you think I've been served, you need to check into that because I have not been served.
The thing is, Your Honor, though, is if I talk to my lawyer and I'm under the impression that there's a motion to disqualify and that there were multiple actual hearings that I was under the impression we were going to be pursuing. I've got evidence that Philip Hill lied to you under oath, Your Honor, in my envelope right here.
Okay.
And so far as I'm aware, we're supposed to go into a hearing about that. And then all of a sudden I get here and she's
okay.
Trying to push into trial.
I'm going to let Ms. Jewell respond based on your motion to disqualify.
Please, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I tried to locate where he had filed that. So if there was a motion to disqualify, we could file it. I'd also talk to the state about having this heard in front of another judge, as far as a trial judge. So that would alleviate the need to do a motion to disqualify since I could not find that. So that's still something that Mr. Sullivan and I are happy to do. As far as the other motions, Your Honor, as the court knows, I can argue motions at trial also. We have met, I have looked at a voluminous amount of things that he has filed. I don't agree with all of them. He doesn't agree with me on that. I'm happy to continue the trial to October to give us additional time to discuss all of those matters. I know the court's docket is very tight on the September 5th trial docket, so I'm happy to do that. But he has to understand he can't just tell me to file motions. I have to believe they're well-founded before I'll do it.
Mr. Jackson?
No objection moving into the October trial docket.
Your Honor, can I say one further thing? I wouldn't have so much of a problem if I wasn't being surprised like this. I mean, when she tells me that she's going to file a motion to disqualify and then doesn't give me an opportunity to show the return of service, I mean, it wouldn't change things.
I'm going to deny your motion this time. I'm going to continue the trial until October October 2nd, 8:30. I'm going to set a trial management for September. Oh, it's September. I'm trying to have lost. It's September 22nd at 1:30. And then is that been filed in North the North Florida?
The 11th, or it's the district court in
North Florida.
in Pensacola.
Yeah, that's the Northern District of Florida. Okay. All right. Well, I'll look and see what's pending in there. And say if somebody said they served or you got a return of service, you need to check into that because they haven't served this Brantley Clark.
I haven't. If I would have been told before that there was no return of service, but I've mentioned this to Mr. Garment and to.
Well, I mean, the return of service would come to you.
Yeah, I understand, but Your Honor, I had mentioned qualifying a while back, and I would have filed it myself, but I can't because I'm not able to per se.
I got you. All right. Well, then we'll continue this trial. Then you can look into that. Okay. But you know now that I have not been served.
And Your Honor, just so Mr. O'Connor's aware, I'm still, because in October we do have backup judges, so I'll be seeking to have him tried in front of a judge, not Your Honor.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Thank you, sir.
And I'm pretty sure he's going to be I think y'all are all coming back to Bay County now. So if not, I'm going to have Mr. O'Connor move to Bay County.
I think once they get